when you see people trying to make music today, I don't want to say do you have advice, but talk to that person who's maybe written a song or two that they think is crap, and maybe they're thinking about giving up. You know, they're faced with a choice. Keep going? Do I try to keep doing this, or do I move on and shift my focus into something else?
Like writer's block?
Yeah, maybe it's writer's block. Maybe it's them wanting to become a writer, but they're pissed with the 2 songs that they have in front of them that they've created.
Okay, but what's the scenario? Do they have good songs before that?
I think they're new. They're figuring it out.
Or they're just
starting.
They're just starting, and they have 2 songs that suck.
That they think might suck.
Well, I mean, my first 10 songs sucked. You know, everyone's does. It's just like, I think the way to think about it is just like anything to understand music, because music is kind of a hard thing to understand at first. And I think the best way to do that is to just, I'm very visual, so I picture it in a visual way, like art. When you first make a painting, it's terrible. Your first 5 paintings might be terrible. You need to find your style, what kind of paint you like, what kind of what are those called? Canvases you like. You know, it's the same thing with music.
Got to find your flow.
Got to find your flow, your style, your paint, you know?
So don't get discouraged.
Yeah.
If the first 2 are crapola.
And if you're 50 or crapola, then maybe you should try something else. But
re-examine.
Yeah.
How do you have such a mature sound at such a young age, like your music wise?
I don't know.
Because you don't listen to the music and you don't think like this girl's 15. It sounds like a much older person would, not like much older, but like not a 15-year-old would write that.
Like production?
All of it, like your voice, the writing, the production, it doesn't sound like music a 15-year-old would make.
I don't know. I just write the words that come to me, and I don't know, whenever I finish a song, I can immediately hear the production that I want around it and the vibes that I want around it. And that's why I like working with producers that are very collaborative, because they obviously don't know how to produce. And I worked with Greg Wells on that song, and I just told him what I heard, and we did it. And yeah, I think I just don't really overthink it.
Is that a risky variable in the creation process, production? Because your vocals are so unique and distinct, but like 1 or 2 things on the production of a record could totally take away focus from your vocals, could distract. Like, it does need to be right.
It does need to be right. I mean, the best thing is to just be collaborative. I've had tons of producing sessions where I hated the production and it didn't match my voice. And I think it's just about working with each other. Like, I never just record a song and then let it be produced. I'm not a producer, but I am very collaborative on whoever the producer is. We just test out things. I just did a song where I played a coaster. I had a coaster on the table, and like, it's just about being like, that kind of sounded cool. You want to throw that in, and then if it sounded bad, you take it out. You know, you just figure it out.
And you mandatory that you're in these sessions.
Yeah, I think so. I every time that I'm not there, I never like it.
I understand that.
Yeah, I'm kind of a control freak.
But it's your baby. They're linked to you forever.
Exactly. I'm the one performing them, so.
And it's your song.
Yeah.
Any co-writes? Like, did you co-write Stray with anybody, or is that all you?
I didn't co-write Stray.
Just you?
Just me.
Wow. Are you impressed by that a little bit?
I'm proud to say that, because I did a lot of just the beginning co-writing, and I'm not. It's not something to be ashamed of. I love co-writing. It's super fun to. It's helpful. I've co-written a lot of songs that I've done recently, but it's always nice to just every now and then do a song by myself again to in touch with myself.
Hideaway. Co-write on that, or just you?
I never wrote Hideaway, actually.
Whoa. Yeah. Somebody else wrote this and you put your voice to it?
Yeah, Hideaway was written for the movie and they asked me to sing on it, the movie Wonder Park.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Are you, okay, first thought after you listened to the record?
I thought it was adorable. You know, I've never done something like that for a movie, And, I just thought, what the heck? What do I got to lose,
It's a movie.
It's a movie, yeah.
But have you done that in life where you've taken a song that somebody else wrote and put your voice on it?
No, I've always had at least a little bit of input.
Sharing your voice. Handing your voice over.
Here you go.
How much input did you have on the song Clearly?
Clearly, I wrote the bridge to Clearly,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. That song is awesome. I really like that one.
I love that song.
Yeah.
Ito actually wrote that song with a couple different writers. Shout out to Ito.
Ito.
He's a genius.
So do you get that record when it's almost done? Are you in the room from the start of it?
No, we were in a writing session, and sometimes when you work on a song too much, like my ears will start to physically hurt. Like if I hear that song one more time.
That's me with my voice. I get it.
Yeah. And so we always like to just like randomly start producing or writing something new, and sometimes that's when the best things happen, where we're just exhausted from a song and just start randomly writing something else. And anyways, we were kind of in that mood. We were working on a song for way too many hours. We were getting tired, and he just started playing Clearly, and I was like, who is this? And it was just this random writer, and he was like, we're stuck on the bridge, like, do you want to help us out? So I helped out on the bridge, and we re-recorded it with me on the bridge. And I actually wasn't going to keep that song because it's so hard to sing, and I wasn't sure if I could sing it live. But I just fell in love with it and decided to release it.
What of yourself did you hear in that song?
I think what's nice about that song is because I love mixing like dark things with super happy things. I think that's why I like the ukulele so much, because it's so specific to like happy tra la 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 la, and it's really fun to like mix that with experiment with some darker words or something like that. And I like that about Clearly, because Clearly is such a happy song. Everyone knows that song. I can see clearly now. And I think it was really cool how they kind of wrote some words that almost, for me at least, kind of touched in on mental health and overcoming mental health, which is very, very important to me. And I don't know, that really touched me, and I felt very connected to the song.
Major stigma around mental health. Obviously, a lot of kids, they're afraid to step up and to say something if they feel a certain way. Everybody takes their own approach to it, I think, as an artist, right? Everybody feels that responsibility to be outspoken. They feel it differently. Is there a responsibility on your shoulders to touch upon those things, to create art that speaks about those things? Because you know that your generation, and even in my generation, they're going through it.
Yeah. That's such a hard question, because obviously I have a platform and I want to use it to share things that I care about. And mental health is it's probably one of the biggest issues that I care about, because I've dealt with that pretty much my entire life in my personal life. But I've never really felt pressure. I guess really the main reason why there's awareness from my brand around mental health is just because I write about what I need to get off my shoulders, and I've dealt with that, and it just happened. Yeah,
it's organically sharing something
exactly
that you genuinely go through, but everybody else goes through at the same time. When you're working with these adults in the studio, was it hard for you to find a group of producers that take you seriously, almost? Because being young and working with adults is like not always easy. Yeah,
it's not easy.
They have no problem being an to the young kid in the room.
Oh yeah.
It's terrible.
It's kind of easier, actually. I feel like.
And then they get surprised when you're an asshole back.
Yeah, exactly. That's annoying. But I never struggled with people not taking me seriously, because I think people just need to get to know me. I mean, I make friends most of my friends are adults, because people just get to know my personality, and I connect with older people better, just because of how I was raised in my family. I'm the youngest, and also everything that's happened in my life. So I've never really struggled with not being taken seriously. But it is weird, especially because it's a male-dominated field. It is weird to walk in to a room with like a bunch of grown men and like need to like write a song about your life. But that's why just the beginning was weird because I was doing a bunch of co-writes with different producers. But now I kind of found producers that I know, I trust, I'm comfortable around. They know me. But yeah, I wouldn't say people don't take me seriously. It's more just like
being comfortable to open up.
Being comfortable, like sexism also, I think is a thing. It's never like offensive, but you know, it's always like you either talk about boys or a breakup because you're a girl and you're a songwriter, you know? And it's
they're
just
putting
like,
you in this weird box.
Yeah, and it's like, but we don't have to actually, you know?
There's more to discuss
There's
here.
more. Like, that's cool, but that's not it, you know?
There's depth here.
Yeah.
And there really is.
Yeah.
Well, wow. Grace Vanderwall, obviously Hideaway. That is in Wonder Park. Wonder Park. They didn't ask me to be in it, so Wonder Park's the movie. Hideaway is the record; it's in there. But really, Stray is a record that deserves your ear. That was released this year, right? 2019.
Yeah, super recently.
So is that queuing up more music to come?
Yes.
Whoa. Album, EP, random
singles, and hopefully singles into an EP. You like that little?
That's nice.
Yeah.
Singles turning into an EP. Do you live in New York?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's home. So still where you grew up.
Yeah.
Wow. You don't want to leave.
No, I love New York.
No thought to go back to Kansas City.
No.
Lenexa wasn't good enough for you? Is that where you're from?
No, Kansas is great. But I love the city. I've really grown a love for the city lately. So I'll probably move to the city and, you know, spend the rest of my days there.
Wow, that was the oldest thing I've heard you say. I'm going to waste away in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Sipping my martini and hanging out on my...
Sounds perfect.
My rocking
in a
chair.
fur coat. Love.
Either fur or that trench coat. There's only two outfits for you.
I love this. This actually isn't mine.
Who'd you steal it from?
It's a random guy.
What?
But like I tried it on and I love it.
Did he sell it to you or did you just take it from him?
No. It was I just had a winter formal at my school. Terrible, by the way.
Why?
Why don't they tell you to not go to school dances? I'll never go again. But anyway.
What happened?
It was just awkward. It was terrible.
Did you have a date set up?
No, of course not. Of course not. Ew. But I just got there and I was just like, why am I here? You know? But anyways, after that, like everyone came to my house.
Oh, wow.
And I just found this jacket after everyone left. I found out it was him. And I meant to give it back, but it was really cold out and I was rushing out somewhere. So I grabbed it and I put it on. I'm like, wait a second.
Never going back?
It fits perfect. I love it. I feel like a boss. I'm keeping it.
Do you know who actually owned the jacket?
I'm pretty sure I know.
This poor little boy that went to school with you?
Yeah.
This poor kid is going to be cold in the winter because you're rocking his
Sorry.
Pico, the trench coat.
Yeah.
So do you have the cool house? Like people come to your house after these big events?
No. I'm not the cool house. I can never leave my house. But, you know, my dad's super chill. And my mom was on a vacation with my sister. So
The house is
I
empty.
was taking my shot. I was like, my dad's home, so he'll say yes, you know?
Does anybody like bring over like booze, alcohol, drugs, paraphernalia?
No.
No. Do you send out a message? No illegal things at my house.
Yeah. Everyone else's house. No, I'm just kidding.
You can't bring that here. If you want to
I'm
do
just
that,
kidding.
go across the street.
Yeah, exactly. Go somewhere else. Yeah. No.
You can't have that.
Yeah. Can't have that.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Like 21.
I can't never. Like, what am I supposed to say in this
Nothing.
situation? What's the right answer?
There is no right answer.
Exactly. There's no right answer in this situation.
Do we have a date on more songs? Stray is the first to this chapter of music. Yeah.
Yes. Hopefully April. Am I okay? Yeah. Hopefully April-ish is when the next thing, and that's you're not ready. That's good.
Are we talking like what kind of level of not ready here? Is this new sound? Is this collaboration? Is this
No. Like, well, I can't hype it up too much because then I don't want people to be disappointed. But I'm really excited. Like, really excited.
I can feel it.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Energy.
April.
April.
Final thought on Grace Vanderwall, Dan.
Do you want to act?
No. But making a movie was really fun.
Okay.
So, are you in Wonder Pack?
Wonder Park, bro.
What is a Wonder Pack? Where are you getting this
What
from?
is Wonder
What's wrong with you?
Sorry.
It's the second time, man. Get your act together.
Wonder Park? Are you in it?
No. It's an animated movie.
Yeah. Well, I know, and I see the billboards around town. They're animals.
Yeah.
They're really cute.
They're very cute. No, I'm just a song in a part of it. But in Stargirl, I'm the lead.
That's right. It's a new Disney film.
That's right.
This is a big one.
That's right.
Is
Yeah.
it going to Disney Plus? Is it going out to theaters?
No, it's not going out to theaters. It's Disney is making a streaming service.
Disney Plus.
Yeah. And everything's going to go on there, and it's going to be a Disney streaming service original.
What? Disney streaming service. DSO, like DCOM, Disney Channel Original
DSO.
Movie? Did you grow up with DCOMs, or is that after your time?
Yeah, I did.
Like Luck of the Irish.
What's that?
Oh my God.
I might be too young for that.
We should, if you ever need suggestions on the best Disney Channel Original movies to watch, I'll hook you up. But
All
Disney
right.
Channel Original streaming movie, Stargirl, all done. Have you seen a cut of it?
No. Oh my God, it's so annoying because I'm like so nervous about my acting skills. Like, I haven't seen 30 seconds of it. Like, I have no clue.
That would keep me up at night.
It keeps me up at night. I'm like, what if this is like humiliating? Can't stop it now, What are you going to do?
Hey,
Well, the reason I asked that is because you're very good in your music videos.
Thank you. Acting in music videos is a lot easier, though,
Why?
than just because it's my own words and my own emotions.
you're playing yourself.
I'm playing myself, and also, like, this is stupid, but it's kind of embarrassing to act in front of people, like a bunch of people, which I never thought I'd face, but it is. It's like I feel almost like undignifying to like. I'm just weird and insecure though, and that's my own thing. But for music videos, it's usually like 2 or 3 people that I'm super comfortable around, so I can just go all out,
But
and give it
not
my
a
all.
movie.
But a movie, it's like a bunch of people.
You
like,
don't know.
Really cool, like crew guys with like sleeves, and I'm like, I want them to think I'm cool. Like, I don't care about this movie, No, I'm just kidding. But no, it was weird to like act in front of so many people.
Yeah, because they're all watching you, and their
Yeah,
schedules are dictated
yeah.
based on your performance, and
Yeah.
there's 1,000 layers.
What's your character in the movie though?
Stargirl.
Yeah, but what's your character?
Oh, like
Like what kind of character is it? Like what kind of person are you playing?
she's like this homeschooled girl who's like crazy and like wears crazy outfits and doesn't care what people think and just is 100% authentic in herself. And it's like her journey going in public school, like being like that, like a very mainstream public school, being completely original.
Is she a celebrity before she goes to school? Is she a star?
No,
No?
no,
But did she come out a star?
no.
But she's Stargirl.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be like she's so sure of herself that like she names herself.
Star.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Like Stargirl. I love that Because she explains that she's like, and it makes sense. A lot of her perspectives make sense in the movie. And she's just like, you know, I was born with my name, but I change. I grow up. I evolve. Why shouldn't my name evolve with me? I change my name like every 5 years or so. And like when I read that script, I'm like, Mom, can I change my name? Like, I love that. I love that. Yeah.
That's confidence.
Yeah, she's very confident, which was also hard because I'm actually not confident at all, especially around teenagers. And that was really before I went to school and got comfortable around teenagers, which is so weird to say because I'm a teenager. But that didn't help because I already didn't know really how to act in front of teenagers, and now I have to be like this super confident character. But luckily, Julia Hart, the director, was like so kind to me, and like she helped me through everything and talked to me through everything, and like all of the hard scenes and embarrassing scenes and anything that I wasn't comfortable with, like she would change it like that. It was amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was there a scene that was really hard to shoot? Like, is there a scene that took just a trillion takes to get it done right?
Oh, I'm sure. I can't remember. Probably the happy birthday scene. She sings happy birthday to people in the cafeteria. And the amount, I think that took 2 days.
Wow.
Of just walking to my seat. Like, that's probably an exaggeration now that I think about it, actually. But it felt like that, bro. Like, it took so long of me just walking to the seat and, like, taking out my lunch.
You had to get it done right.
I had to get it done right. And, like, you know, movies are different because it's like you have to get a shot here and behind and from Leo's like
perspective?
Point of view and my point of view, so it can clip back and forth and then there and then close and then above and below, and you know. It's crazy.
Stargirl coming to Disney Plus probably in the winter, I would assume.
I think it's coming around February 2020.
Wow.
If what they're telling me is right. It's been changing nonstop, but at the moment, that's what they're saying.
Stargirl.
Do you know why they chose you, or did you have to audition, or what was that process?
First, they just, of course I still had to, I sent in videos of me reading the script, but they reached out to me, I think just because they liked my persona, and I don't know, I guess they just liked me. Of course, they needed to make sure I knew how to act, but I actually never went in for a actual audition until I already got the part, and it was chemistry reads, which was awkward.
Yeah.
Awkward.
Grace Vanderwall, I'm sure you'll come on the show many times before Stargirl is released. I hope you come on the show.
Invite me, man.
Mi casa es tu casa. Whenever you want, we have an open door for you. For your dog, Frank. Is that his name?
Frankie.
I think
Frankie.
Frank's been snoring this whole time.
Yo,
He's been snoring. Have you heard him?
Yeah,
Yes.
I've heard him this entire time.
you got a loud dog back there.
Yeah, he snores. It's cute.
So you don't live here at all in California.
No.
Totally based out there.
Yeah, I'm not really an LA type of person.
That's okay. Stay true to you, my friend.
Yeah.
Wow. We've covered a lot here.
Yeah.
Stray deserves your ear. April, possibly new music. We got a movie coming, possibly February 2020. And you love Ariana Grande.
I do. Like, unhealthy amount of love for her.
We didn't cover that in this interview, but you realized once you walked into our studio that she's been here?
Yeah. That, like, stressed me out. Like, I was overwhelmed.
Well, you're in her zone. What is it about her that you love?
Bro, I've literally, like, my family can vouch for me. Like, I've been following her since 2014. Like, oh, I just love her. It started out where I was just obsessed with the way she looked. And, like, literally, I just loved watching interviews of her, performances of her, her style, her face, her hair. She was just the most beautiful human I'd ever seen.
Did she have red hair 5 years ago? Was it red hair?
No, when I started really liking her was when she just started having her blonde-ish, brownish,
natural,
curled, half up, half down with the one thing.
Okay.
And
Got
she would
it.
always wear the mini skirts and white pumps. She would always have white nails. It was like her thing.
I know that era.
Yeah, that's when I started loving her. And then I just grew to love her music as well. And like I've been weirdly obsessed with her ever since.
I totally get it. There's a lot to be obsessed with.
There's a lot to be obsessed with. She's like perfect.
And those records are really good.
Oh my God, have you heard Thank You Next?
Oh, yeah, a trillion times over.
What? Stop. Like, okay, I'm going to be honest. When I heard Sweetener, I was like, maybe I'm falling out of her.
Whoa.
Because, like, I wasn't crazy about the Sweetener sound, to be honest.
I understand that. Different, very different.
It was
than Thank
very
You
different,
Next.
and I wasn't totally into it. But then she just, like, was just like, break up with your girlfriend. I'm like, whoa, you know? It, like, took me by storm.
The production is perfect, and
So good.
the harmonies are great. Her
Oh,
vocals
so good.
stand out.
So good. Yes.
Like,
I just can't wait to watch performances of it. She's going to kill it.
it's coming soon.
Oh my God. I just want to learn the dances. I learned her VMA. I learned her dance for God is a Woman. I have the entire dance memorized for all
In front of the table with
Yep.
all of them.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're dedicated.
I love her.
You stand. Respect.
I stand.
Well, you got to go and see her on tour.
Yeah.
If you can't get tickets, give me a call.
Okay. Okay.
I'll set you up.
Okay.
Grace
So-
Vanderwall. Any final thought there,
No.
Mr. Dan? Hideaway. That is the movie. It is Wonder
No, you say it.
Pack. Wonder Park.
You're kidding.
You're an idiot.
Wonder Park.
Wonder Park.
Wonder Park.
Wonder
What is
Park.
What does
Dude,
Wonder Pack mean?
That's what I'm. Where is that coming from?
It's about an amusement park.
You guys, I'm seeing the billboard, and all the animals look like they're gathered together, like they're in a pack.
They're on a roller coaster.
Oh, that's where this
Yes.
is coming from.
It's like my brain. It's crazy. I don't know people's real names. I only know their Instagram handle a lot of the time. So I've known this woman for 4 or 5 months now. I don't know her name, but I know
Wait,
that.
where is this? Wait, what are we talking about?
I have this weird visual thing where, like, I'll see
Okay.
something and assume. I won't really read it fully, but I'll assume that that's what it is, right? So pack, park, they're almost the same thing. Almost. So I assume just based on the visual and seeing the giant white words on the billboard real quick that it's Wonder Pack. But on Instagram, it's the same thing. I'll see people's names, and I won't remember their real name, but I'll know their username. So I've been calling this one woman for months. He thinks I'm joking with her, but I just don't know her real name.
Stop.
I swear to God.
Stop. What if she's watching?
Well, call me. So, and please just lead with your real name.
Hey, that's hilarious.
So I had to have a conversation
Oh
with her
my
boss
God.
the other day, and I didn't know her name, and I referred to her boss
As the
yeah, her Instagram
What if you
handle.
guys like go to Starbucks and like you're paying and they're like, "What's the name?" So you're like, she's like, "Ha ha." Wait a second. What's my name?
I would literally turtle into my clothing.
It's just like,
That's it. It's a joke.
Yeah.
Nicknames.
yeah.
Grace Vanderwall, you are amazing. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
giving us your energy and hanging out with us today.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me and dealing with my weird post-nap energy.
Dude,
You know, when you first walked in, I walked in the back and you were sleeping on the couch still. And I was like,
Yeah.
like no, your team wasn't there. It was just you
It
alone
was just
on the
me
couch.
alone. Yeah, because everyone was sitting in the front, but I went straight for that couch. Yeah. That's funny.
no judgment, just love. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for giving us
thank
your
you so
brain and your
much.
time.
Thank
Grace
you.
Vanderwall, everybody.
All right.